How long we've waited for this. But really, how long we've waited for this. This MS-02 Ultra from Minisforum. Honestly, I think it's the true successor to the MS-01, also from Minisforum, and really the true successor. Why? Because it's insane, absolutely insane. Everything I have to tell you about this new MS, the MS-02 Ultra, I am really happy to make this video for you, because honestly, if you love computers, I think you can't help but fall in love, maybe a bit too much, but still be in awe of all the crazy features that Minisforum has packed into this MS-02 Ultra. All right, I'll tell you more after the jingle. So as you can still see on the screen, Carpe Diem is the official Minisforum reseller in France. So if you have needs for your data center, if you need mini workstations for, I don't know, graphic design, 3D work, AI, servers, in short, whenever you have a specific need, you can count on Carpe Diem. Just a reminder, we only work with professionals, with businesses, so if you're an individual, it's better to go to Minisforum's online store, especially since they now have one in France, or at least based in France, let's say. So if you're an individual, order directly from them. But if you're a business, then come to us. In any case, whether you're an individual or a professional, I think this video will interest you because we have a lot of points to cover together. This mini workstation is absolutely insane, and we're going to get started right away by opening it up so I can tell you a bit about its features, and there are plenty of them. Let's discover this mini workstation together. So, as you can already see, the form factor is going to be very different from the MS-01 we showed you before. Now, it's been almost 2 years, and it's very different because the case, let's say, has really changed. I'll remove the little protective foam for you. As usual with Minisforum, the packaging is very classy. You can probably see it with this camera. I hope so anyway. Everything is neatly arranged and you can see the foam is of good quality. So this product will arrive at your home safely. Someone in a previous video told me I should go faster. Well, they picked the wrong channel, sorry, but this is my channel and I do things my way. So we're going to take our time, but we'll make it thorough and at least I hope worthwhile in terms of content. So he told me you need to go faster with the boxes and stuff, nobody cares. But no, the boxes are important because of course you're not going to use the box itself, but it's still what determines the condition of the computer you'll receive, whether it's passed through us first or not. It's actually pretty important that these products are well packaged. They come from China, so from China to Eculi. I can tell you they've seen quite a few ships and different carriers, so the box is important. So it's really heavy. I can tell you what's inside is built tough. I think this thing weighs more than 3 kilograms. So obviously it has some weight to it. Let's take a look at what's inside here. So for now, just a thick foam with a little packet of beads to absorb moisture. And here we have the connectors. And as for the connectors, there's already something new here. If you watched our video on the MS-01, you might remember that there should have been, for example, a transformer in here. A transformer, why? Because the MS-01 was powered by an external power supply. Well, that's over now. So what do we have here? An electrical outlet, or let's say a power cable, to directly supply the mini workstation, no more external transformer. So that's actually pretty good, because if you remember, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I posted a video on this channel about a homemade setup I made to power NUCs at the time. And why did I make that power supply? Well, because the NUC only has one power input, and on top of that, you know, it's with a little cinch type connector, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it probably isn't a cinch connector, but anyway, you know, the little round connector. And so that was a problem because you can't put a UPS behind that type of connector. You have to put it behind a transformer. So it's a hassle. It means a lot of cables and so on. Well, now that's over. We'll now be able to connect the MS-02 units directly to the UPSs using IEC 13 and IEC 14 plugs. So that's actually pretty cool because that already means one less potential point of failure for us. Since the power supply is now inside, as you understood, we no longer have the external power supply. So there are pros and cons. The downside is that if the power supply fails, you have to replace the whole unit. Whereas when we had the external power supply, it was true that we only had to replace the external power supply. Now, as for the failure rate, with Minisforum, after 3 years of working with them, we've sold several dozen units and had 0 failures. So there you have it, not too many problems, not much to worry about regarding the external power supply that's no longer there and has been integrated into the unit. Personally, I see the positive side. I'll be able to plug all the MS-02s directly into UPS units, manage failover through the UPS, which is really great. Of course, we'll only have a single power supply. As I mentioned to you a few minutes ago, we had made this external enclosure where we had 2 power supplies inside and 2 power inputs to connect to one UPS and another UPS. Here, that doesn't solve the problem. Maybe one day Minisforum will make a model with 2 power supplies, but then the case will get a bit bigger. The goal is still to have a reasonably sized case. Well, there you go. So now, just so you know, no more external power supply. So as usual, they also provide a little cable. I don't know if it's really that small, but in any case, an HDMI cable that should be 2.1 compatible. Here, this is a little clip that will apparently help us remove the SFP Plus module, maybe. We'll see that in a moment. And then what do we have here? A little 3M adhesive strip. I'll be honest, I don't know what it's for, so I'm not going to make anything up. If we figure it out during assembly, we'll add it as an overlay, of course. In any case, it's definitely meant to stick something, that's for sure. We've got some small screws. So here, these are little screws that are definitely meant to secure the SSDs. And here, thermal pads for the same purpose, apparently, with little plastic rings to attach the SSDs to the thermal pad. There's a small heatsink right here. We'll take a look at that together in a moment. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this magnificent beast, or I should really say, this truly beautiful beast that is waiting for us inside. So let's carefully peel away and remove the sticky protective part from all of this right now. And now, the machine. Let's take off the plastic. It looks pretty ugly underneath. What we're going to do is dive straight into the technical details. That way, if I lose the less patient among you, well, too bad. They won't get to see the inside of the beast. So stay with me until the end. In the meantime, if the technical part annoys you a bit, you can leave a comment telling me what you would do with this mini workstation, which is an absolute monster, a real beast. You'll see, I'll give you the technical details. It's just amazing. Whether you're a gamer, an employee, working in 3D, video editing, machine learning, or anything else, tell me in the comments what you would do with a machine like this. I imagine that if you're here watching this video, you've already seen some of the technical details, so let me know what you would do with it. All right, to start off, just a heads up. Get ready, because I have about 5 or 6 pages of documentation here. I'm not going to just read it all to you, but we are going to dig a little deeper, because you shouldn't let yourself be fooled by the marketing side of some products. There are some absolutely amazing things in the product I'm about to show you, of course. And when I say there are some things, it's almost entirely amazing features. However, there might be a few small things you need to watch out for. So I'm going to draw your attention to those points. As for the type of processor, there are 3 processors offered inside the MS-02 Ultra. 3 processors, but right now, is there a shortage or not? I don't know. But there are mainly 2 processors that are being highlighted. The 2 are pretty much the same. They're both Ultra 9s. One is the 275HX, and the other, the one you have on the table, is the 285HX, so 275 or 285. In terms of processors, let's say they're quite similar. But still, there are some small details that might be interesting. And of course, the price is a little lower with the 275HX. What you need to remember right away is that if you want one of the craziest cards in this MS-02, namely a proprietary Minisforum daughterboard, don't try to find it on the market. It won't exist, or at least it does exist, but only for the MS-02. I think Minisforum designed this card themselves, so you won't find it for sale elsewhere. It's made specifically for the MS-02. This card will not only give you the possibility of having 225 gigabit SFP outputs, but in addition, on the card, and we'll see this in a few minutes, so be patient, you also have the option to install 2 M.2 SSD drives. If you want this daughter board, you absolutely need the 285HX processor model, because otherwise Minisforum does not sell this card. Why? How? Honestly, don't ask me, I have no idea. I'm not going to make something up for you, that's just how it is. Now I'm going to give you a bit of information about each processor's specifications. And remember, the 285HX is the one that allows you to have this card. They're all Intel processors, so from the 2 series, which is the latest generation of Intel processors. So that's already a good thing, because with the MS-01, we were still on the 13th generation, which was starting to get a bit outdated. Here, it's the latest generation, and it's the 2 series. So it doesn't get any better than this. So the 285HX has 24 cores, 24 threads, 8 performance cores, and 16 efficient cores. So excuse the expression, but this is really the best you can find today, unless you go for Xeons, etc. Obviously, these are processors, the 3 I'm going to mention here, that were released in the first quarter of 2025. So by the time they hit the shelves and end up in machines, we're looking at January 2026. This is a processor, the 285HX, which has a number of TOPS, that is trillions of operations per second for everything related to AI. We'll come back to these aspects a few times, but it has 36 TOPS. When you add everything up, and in that total, you also have the TOPS you get from the NPU, which is also integrated into the 285HX. This NPU delivers 13 tera operations per second, and you also find this at the graphics card level. The graphics card here, so Intel Graphics, delivers 8 tera operations per second. All right? So when you add up the TOPS from the graphics card, the NPU, and overall those integrated into the CPU, with this one you reach 36 TOPS. You have performance cores, like I mentioned, there are 8 of them that go from 2.8 GHz up to 5.5 GHz in Turbo Max. That's the maximum speed exactly. And the efficient cores go from 2.1 to 4.6 GHz, again in Turbo Max. That was for the first processor. The second processor, still an Intel Ultra 9275, this time HX, and still from the 2 series, still 24 cores, 8 performance, 16 efficient, but here the performance cores run a bit slower. That is, instead of 5.5, you're at 5.4 GHz. It's fine, you've only lost 100 MHz. And you have cores that start at 2.7. So they go from 2.7 to 5.4 instead of 2.8 to 5.5. Well, there you go. And the efficient core, or rather the efficient cores, have the same frequency from 1 to 4.6 in TurboMax. Finally, you have the one that for now isn't actually for sale on the Minisforum website, but is still announced as being able to be integrated inside. This is the Ultra 5 and it's the 235HX, still in the 2 series. This one is a slightly less powerful machine. That said, it's a bit less powerful, but it could still suit many of you. It features 14 cores, so 14 threads as well, with 6 performance cores and 8 efficient cores. Here we have a total of 27 TOPS, that is 27 trillion operations per second. So in terms of NPU, CPU and GPU, the graphics card that's integrated inside at least. Intel graphics cards. The performance cores are slightly faster at their minimum frequency, meaning they start at 2.9 GHz and go up to a maximum of 5.1 GHz. Similarly, the efficient cores are also a bit faster at low speeds, ranging from 2.6 GHz up to 4.5 GHz. So here we have 3 types of processors, all of which are very good processors. But of course, if you reach out to us to build your future data center, let me remind you that we create data centers using Proxmox with safe mode storage to achieve highly optimized top-notch storage and enable super fast live migrations with very low latency. So we build data centers for you equipped with 3, 4, 5, 6, or even 7 or 8 MS-02 units now. And what you end up with is something incredible. In the end, you really have something worthy of, well, I was going to say the biggest names, though I'm not one of the biggest, but in terms of resilience and performance, you truly have something top-notch. So we will rather offer you the Ultra 9, and of course it will be the 285HX that will be proposed, given that the SFP outputs are at 25 gigabits. In terms of the graphics cards that are integrated inside, that's not necessarily the reason you'll choose one model over another, because they're almost the same. When I say almost the same, for the 285HX, what you need to remember is that the base frequency of the graphics chip is 300 megahertz. It's the same for all three, okay? All three have a base frequency of 300 megahertz, but in the 285HX, its maximum frequency goes up to 2 gigahertz, and it has 4 X cores. I've made videos for you about the benefits of the AI part and the graphics card part. If we remember, we'll put the link up there for you, and you'll get explanations about the LAN and X core that are integrated into Intel graphics cards. And then the TOPS part, the AI part integrated into a computer, whether it's a laptop or a desktop, it's the same thing. As long as we're talking about desktop or laptop, it's the same thing anyway. So maybe we'll put the link up there for you. The graphics card does 8 tera operations per second. So this is the 285HX, the 275HX, same thing. 300 megahertz base, 1.9 gigahertz max frequency, so a bit less powerful. 4X or 8 TOPS, same thing. The Ultra 5, 235HX, so still a base frequency of 300, max frequency 1.8, so a bit slower, 3X core, which probably means a bit less graphics processing in the end, and 6 TOPS, so 2 trillion operations less per second. Well, there you go. Anyway, inside, as you'll see in a few minutes, so stay with me a bit longer, you have a PCI Express 5th generation card, wired on 16 lanes, so really the perfect setup, let's say. And so it's probably on this slot that you'll install a real graphics card, because here you'll be able to put in a real graphics card. Of course, it won't be a huge one, obviously, but normally a double slot card will fit inside, and we'll take a look at that together in a few minutes. So there you have it. It's mainly this additional graphics card that you'll be relying on to handle all the AI processing if you need it, or all the graphics processing if you're a gamer, or if you do 3D modeling, things like that, basically if you create 3D objects. Well, there you go. It's probably by using an additional graphics card and not the integrated Intel graphics, even though it's actually quite decent. And so one of the last things I wanted to tell you about the processor is that the 285HX has 13 TOPS built in. I haven't checked, but if I'm wrong, we'll add a note on the screen. In my opinion, it's the same for the Ultra 9 275HX, and maybe just a little bit lower for the Ultra 5 235HX. I didn't have time to check this NPU part. But anyway, earlier I gave you the number of NPUs that were handled, so it's already different based on what I just saw on the spec sheet. So you have 27 OPS for the 235HX, 36 for the 275HX, and also 36 for the 285HX. So it's probably at the NPU level that there's also a small difference in the 235, the Ultra 5 235. Now, when it comes to all the integrated AI instruction sets in these processors, that's what the Series 2 brings you. So whether it's the Ultra 5 or the Ultra 9, it will be the same. So you have OpenVINO, you have Windows ML, ML stands for machine learning, you have DirectML, again ML, you have ONNX, RT and WebNN, which are the instruction sets, let's say, usable for AI. So a privileged link, if you will, a special connection between the OS and the hardware. So obviously you need to have an OS that integrates full support for the NPU and all AI-related uses through this processor. But there you go, Windows 11 at least does this. Some Linux distributions do it as well. So you don't have any issues on that front. Now let's talk about the memory part. We'll look at this together when we open it up. The 285HX also has another unique feature. It's the only one of the 3 machines or 3 machines/CPUs that offers the possibility of having ECC memory. And that's tied to the processor. It's not so much the machine itself, but really the processor. The 285HX is the only one of the 3. If you want to use ECC memory, so if you want a mini workstation or a mini server for your data center with error correcting memory, it will have to be the 285HX. And that's the logical choice given the other features I've already mentioned. In any case, all 3 support, and so all 3 Minisforum versions also support up to 256 gigabytes of memory. So you can install up to 256 gigabytes of memory, which is just huge. I don't know if you can imagine, it's DDR5, which goes up to 4,800 MT per second. ECC is available in the 285HX. I think that's all for these parts. Now, regarding storage, this is where things get much more complicated. Take the time to really think it through if you're doing this on your own. Otherwise, you can call us. Once again, Carpe Diem can resell you these products, and I'm speaking to professionals here. Call us and we'll break down your needs and tell you, okay, here's what kind of drives we can use and how to really make the most of them without being limited by the slot or the slot speed, etc. Why am I telling you all this? Because natively, in the MS-02 Ultra, all models can accommodate two M.2 2280 drives. That's actually a small point I regret compared to the MS-01. In the MS-01, you could, among other things, install a 22110, and you could also add a U.2 drive. All of that has disappeared from the MS-02, but we have our solutions. We have solutions, let's say, ones that you could easily have as well. With FI cards, if needed, we'll be able to install 22110 drives or U.2 drives, even U.3 drives on the PSI-5. That should be possible. It's still a shame that we no longer have the option to install 22110 drives, because it was really great to be able to put enterprise SSDs in our data centers and to be able to install one directly on the motherboard. It was actually pretty nice. That's no longer possible. 2280 only. We have slots that are PCI Express 4.0, so fourth generation, and by 4, so in any case, you'll get a maximum of 8 gigabits per second on these slots, which is already very comfortable. This allows you to make full use of the types of drives we generally have, but just so you know, in these two slots you can install drives up to a maximum. I'm not really sure why. I think it's probably based on tests they did in their lab, and maybe they didn't have larger drives to test with, I don't know. A maximum of 8 terabytes. Well, in any case, once you've installed two 8 terabyte drives, that gives you a total of 16 terabytes, so you're pretty well set. But depending on the setup, in our case, that's not nearly enough, because we multiply the number of drives compared to the Proxmox data center, which operates with safe storage mode, where you install several OSD drives, for those of you who are familiar with that. So for us, just having 2 drives isn't sufficient, and that's actually a good thing, because with the 285HX version on the board, that allows you to connect JBODs at 25 gigahertz. You also have the option to add more M.2 drives. So this is where things get a little more complicated. And I have to admit, it's not very clear at the moment as I'm recording this video. So if we get the information between the time of filming and editing, we'll add it in. For now, there are some points that aren't very clear. So we actually have the available option to use this specific expansion card, or rather to utilize the card, in the standard PCI Express version 3.0 operating mode. And in that particular case, it is physically and electrically wired in an X4 configuration. That means you are effectively getting a data transfer speed of approximately 3.94 gigabytes per second. To make things simpler, let's just say 4 gigabits on this slot, on this port. In this specific case, you can actually go all the way up to 8 terabyte drives for your storage needs. And if you would prefer to use 4 terabyte drives instead, in that particular scenario, we are utilizing the high-speed M.2 slot running at PCIe generation 4 speed, which is still operating at X4 bandwidth. So here we go from 4 to 8 gigabytes. Well, to be honest, I don't really see it. I don't understand. I'm wondering if there was a typo there, or I don't know, if someone made a mistake. Because to me, there's no correlation between the size of the drive and the speed you can get from the slot, specifically the X4. I don't understand. So if any of you understand, don't hesitate to leave an explanation in the comments about what could be behind this. Personally, I'm torn between either heating issues, maybe they thought if we put 8 terabyte drives and use the slot in PCI 4, maybe it'll overheat. And so since it's already with GB cards that themselves generate heat, maybe they found some things in the lab that scared them. Or maybe it's just a mistake, and actually you can use 8 terabyte drives in PCIe 4 or PCIe 3 emulation, whatever. But above all, being able to take advantage of 8 gigabits instead of 4, it's really not the same thing. And then there's another thing. This daughter board, which integrates the 225 gigabit cards, is mounted on a slot that's PCI 4.0 by 16. But the X16 slot is actually, if my memory serves me correctly, electrically wired as X8 and not X16. And what that actually means for you is that you can only utilize a configuration of 4 plus 4 plus 4. So you can't really use a true 16-lane connection. So that means in terms of speed, you'll be limited anyway, depending on what you're going to do with it. So here there's definitely something to watch out for. It's precisely this specific technical issue with the slot. Both of these components together consume something like roughly 6 and a bit more gigabytes. That is to say, since the slot that supports this daughter card is a PCIe 4 slot in X16, but it's only wired with 12 lanes, meaning you have X4, 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 which gives us a total of 12 lanes, and not X4, 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 which would make 16. Well, when you take into account the fact that the two GBC cards use up 6 and a bit gigabits each, which is almost one lane, so times 4, which is at 8 gigabits, then the other two are probably for the two SSD drives. And from the moment you put too much load on the drives, there may come a point where the communication buses will start to struggle a bit. So the 12 lanes on this slot, yes, it's an X16 slot, but remember that it's not wired as X16. It would be wired as X12, if you will, but not as X16. So in any case, in terms of performance, I think Minisforum made a small compromise here. And in fact, that's what they hint at on their website. They say, be careful, you can't use this slot yourself. It's our card that can use it. And if you put in your own card, it won't work. There is apparently a bifurcation, but it's very proprietary in order to manage, on the one hand, the two 25 gigabit cards, and on the other hand, the two SSD drives. So there you have it. It's an X16 slot wired as X12, let's say, or 3x4 in any case. In terms of consistency, I didn't really understand this story about the drive that can be limited to 8 or 4 depending on whether you're using PCIe 3 or PCIe 4. Well, it's a bit strange. If you have more information, once again, don't hesitate to share it in the comments. Otherwise, the maximum with this setup already, and here I'm talking once again about the 285HX, is 24 terabytes of storage. And now we're starting to get comfortable. Well, we're only just starting, because for us, as always, we need 22,110 slots if we really want to be at ease. Or else the ability to install 10E2 drives. We have this little thing here, but honestly, if you use 2280S, that's fine too. It's just that their lifespan is a bit shorter than the 22110S. We prefer this type of drive. You have the option to install drives of up to 8 terabytes in the 2 slots on the motherboard. These slots for the drives are PCIe 4th generation, X4, so up to 8 gigabits of NVMe bandwidth. Obviously, the drives, I haven't specified it until now, but I think you understood that. Just a quick reminder about the speeds. If you're using 3rd generation PCIe, you get a usable bandwidth of about 1 gigabit per lane. For the 4th generation, you're at about 2 gigabits per lane, once again, just to be clear. And for PCIe 5, which is integrated here, you get up to 4 gigabits per LAN. So normally if you have 16 LANs, you see that's quite a lot of power, but you still need to have the right equipment to handle it. There you go. And let me remind you, it's full duplex. So that means you never get the full value in full duplex, but you still get some serious speed. So in terms of the cooling system, heatsink, there are 6 heat pipes to cool the beast and fans. You have a large fan, 70 by 25 millimeters, plus a 60 by 20 millimeter fan, both of which run at a maximum speed of 5,000 revolutions per minute. In terms of connectivity, the 2 SFP Plus ports you saw here, 25 gigabits. He says it about 30 times. You have a 10 gigabit port, we'll see it later. A 2.5 gigabit port, you have Wi-Fi 7, thank you. And you have Bluetooth 5.4. So, well, okay, it's not 6.2, which just came out. It's not 6.1, it's not even 6, but it's already 5.4. Honestly, I'm not saying it wouldn't be better if it were version 6, but still, 5.4 is the best in the 5 family or the 5th generation. And it's true that with version 6, you get more security, more of this and that. Well, this is meant to be used at home or in a server room, so there aren't really any major risks. At worst, if it worries you, you can disable it, but there's no reason to be afraid because 5.4 is already very, very secure. Let's not overthink things either. And then the card that's in the 285HX, I can't remember off the top of my head if it's in the 275 and 235 or in the Ultra 5, I don't recall. But in any case, here it's the BE200 card, which is Intel's card that includes Wi-Fi 7. In my opinion, it's the same card for all three models. Otherwise now, for the rest, what I'm going to do is show you directly on the cam on the left. I'll go over all the connectivity to cover the USB section, because there's quite a bit to say about that as well. But it'll go much faster this way. And then, to finish this video, I'll open it up for you and show you the inside. So stay with me, because the inside is, in my opinion, really quite extraordinary to see. All right, let me switch to the other camera and I'll meet you over there. So here you have a USB port that goes up to 10 gigabits. You can see it right here. But anyway, it lets you connect, I don't know, at least a small USB stick, not too fast, to plug in a mouse to connect whatever you want. In any case, there you go, USB-A. It's still always handy to have one. Right here you have two USB 4 ports, so USB Type-C, USB 4 version 2, which means up to 80 gigabits of bandwidth. So here you can definitely connect external drives. Ultra fast, even for external monitors, because obviously it supports alt mode, which means you can transmit both data and video. It supports DisplayPort 2.0, and in my opinion there might be a small mistake here, because at the processor level, the processor handles DisplayPort 2.1, so I think it's actually 2.1. Well, that's just my opinion, and we'll double check it. Likewise, if we get the information, we'll put it just below. Both of them support power delivery, so they can provide power, but be careful, not a lot. 15 watts. So, you don't plug your laptop into this, it's not made for that, but in any case, just know that you can connect something that uses power without any problem. Here you have a combo port, so you can plug in a headset for your video conferences. And if you install Windows 11 on it, well, with all the built-in AI features, you'll be able to manage things like noise reduction, etc. So it's pretty nice to have that. Here you have a power button, of course. Well, I say of course, but there's another one on the back, so there is still one on the front. And that's it. Here is the front panel you see here, which is quite nice. It looks pretty sporty, quite sleek, so it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to show you the back of the case. So the back of the case, what do we see? First we see the power input, or at least the power cable, and just above it there's a power on-off button to turn the power supply on or off, meaning if you're not going to use it for a little while, turn it off. And by doing that, you really cut off all the internal circuits, which is pretty nice. Then you have right here, let me open one up for you here. The GB key slots, these are SFP, or actually SFP plus 28 if I'm not mistaken, so you can connect 25 gigabit GBC modules. And then you have the little cap that fits here to protect it. If you don't use them, it would be a shame to buy the 285HX and not make use of these ports. 25 gigabits, in my opinion, but do as you like. Right here you have an HDMI 2.1 port. With the included cable, you'll be able to go up to 8K, so that's 8K at 60 Hz. Otherwise, you can go for 4K, and in that case, you'll get up to 120 frames per second, 120 Hz. But for that, you need an ultra-speed cable, and conveniently, it's included once again. As soon as you want to go above 4K 120 Hz, you need this ultra-fast cable. Right here, you have another output, USB Type-C, which this time is just USB 4, not V2. So 40 gigabits per second. That being said, it is DisplayPort 2.0. Again, is it not 2.1? Well, that's something to check. It is in alt mode, so that means output for data and video. Here too, you'll be able to use an external display. So, if we count correctly with the two in the front, plus the HDMI and the USB at the back, that gives you up to 4 display outputs. You can have a wall of screens in front of you. Here as well, it supports power delivery, still with the same limits, 15 watts maximum. Right here, you have the 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port. So that's already pretty good, 2.5 gigabits. It's better than many desktops you can find on the market today. I don't understand why this hasn't become standard. Well, here, on one hand, you have a 2.5 gigabit port, but right next to it, you also have a 10 gigabit port. So already, you're in a good spot. That means even if you don't have the 285HX version that includes this card, you still have a 2.5 and a 10 gigabit port. So that's pretty cool. Here, and here, you finally have 3 USB ports at 10 gigabits. So these are USB 3.2 Gen 2 10 gigabit ports. And here you'll be able to plug in anything you want that doesn't require a lot in terms of performance needs. I mean, well, you still have 3 of them behind you. You almost have a kind of built-in port replicator, ultimately, between the front and the back of the mini workstation. You can really connect everything. And then there's something that's not on my spec sheet, believe it or not, but I think I recognize it anyway. Right here, you have a slot, a Kensington slot, to put a security cable in. And honestly, given the price of this machine, especially if you put in a lot of memory, and I'll tell you in a moment how much memory is built in, but if you go up to 256, you're looking at the price of a small house these days. Well, I'm joking, but really, considering the price of RAM, it'll cost you several thousand euros if you have 256 gigabytes of ECC memory installed. So it's better to use the little Kensington cable here to avoid having your machine stolen. To wrap up, what I can tell you about the connectivity aspect is the use of the graphic outputs of the mini workstation. As I mentioned earlier, with HDMI 2.1, which means 8K at 60 frames per second or 4K at 120 frames per second. The simple USB 4 output on the back, and here, as you can see, it's 2.1. So I definitely think there was a mistake on the spec sheet earlier. 2.1, 8K at 60 Hz, 4K at 120 Hz. That means here you have up to 40 gigabits in terms of bandwidth. But that's not even better, because if you use the two ports on the front, since they're USB 4 version 2, you get up to 80 gigabits per second. So with that speed, you can pretty much do whatever you want. That's pretty much everything I could tell you about the rear and front connectivity. I can just add 2 more points for you, just for your information. The integrated network card for 25 gigabits is an Intel E810. And for the 10 gigabits, it's the very well-known, I'd almost say, Realtek RTL 8127. And finally, for the 2.5 gigabits, it's an Intel 226 LM. And there's something quite important that I forgot to mention to you. It's that only in the 285HX version do you get the Intel vPro network card. In the 275 and the 235, you don't. So that you don't have Intel vPro, which means you can't manage it with Intel's tools. All the features like Wake on LAN, BIOS updates, etc. Only the 285HX guarantees you, let's say, the vPro technologies. There's also a small thing I wanted to add, the weight. The weight is 3.45 kilograms for the 285 and 3.25 kilograms for the other two. So why is that? It's simply because of the additional daughterboard, which apparently weighs 200 grams. You're at 350 watts maximum. That's the maximum output delivered by the internal power supply. So that's actually quite comfortable. Even if you put a bit of a load on it, 350 watts, you shouldn't normally exceed that. All right, let's open it up right here and talk about the last details. So you stayed with me all the way to the end. Congratulations. Now, we're going to move on to disassembly of this magnificent MS-02 Ultra. So on the first, it was pretty simple. There was a little latch you pressed and click, so you just pulled on it and it opened. Here, it's just a little bit more complicated. But honestly, it's still very easy to access. There are 2 small knurled screws. Now just unscrew them. You press down here, so there's no spring. You press on it, it's just to get a grip, and you pull, and that's it. There you go. You said it was hardly any more complicated. That's a fact. So, first of all, it's made of iron, not plastic. It's sturdy. Look at the vents here. I hope you can see them clearly. For ventilation, of course. So on this side, the part where you could have a graphics card or any kind of card, and you'll see I have 2 cards here to show you, which are pretty nice. And then on this side, it's for, let's say, ventilating and airing out the power supply section and the card section. 25 gigabits in our case. So that being said, what a superb design. It's really clean. Honestly, what quality again with the ventilation here? The vents here, and then here it's grooved, so it's the same. Air can circulate freely. Everything is perfect in this chassis. There's even the silk screen. I hope you can see it right above the Minisforum silk screen here, which is pretty well done. Well, there you have it. It's quality workmanship. So now let's move on to the inside. Inside, what do we find? We find the power supply here. Here we find the card. The card has a dual function, as I mentioned earlier. The 25 gigabit card, so a network card. And at the same time, it allows us to install 2 M.2 NVMe SSD drives. Here, you have the PCIe 5.0 slot in X16. Here, a small PCIe 4.0 in by 4. And right here, you have the BIOS battery. And underneath, we'll see what's there. Just one more little thing. Here, because as I mentioned, you can install a graphics card, NVIDIA, for example, which would require additional power supply. So, right here, you have the power supply that's provided. All you have to do is clip it onto your card. So that's actually pretty good. In fact, it's even really great. And finally, now we're going to move on to disassembling this part so we can access it. There's a little cover here that actually hides a small surprise, but I won't say any more for now. You'll see it in just a few minutes. So we're going to take a small Phillips screwdriver to remove just the top part here, which will allow us to access the whole section, radiator and fan. As you can see here, the radiator is really very sturdy. Earlier, I was talking to you about heat pipes. We'll see them on this side. They're more hidden underneath here, the thick cable braid. And finally, on this side, you might maybe see something appearing. We're going to remove this cable, and then we're going to unscrew this little screw that's right here. And so now I should be able to get it out. Now that this little screw is removed, shall we take out the card? Dual 25 gigabits. To remove it, nothing could be simpler. We remove the little cover here. This little cover reveals the small screw that holds the card in place. We remove it. Both protect between SFP+. Now we can gently remove the card. I'll come back to the card in just a moment. Now we can remove it. The little screw you might see way in the back over there will allow us to remove the heatsink that's right here. So for that, a quick turn of the screwdriver. The screw has fallen, but we'll be able to remove it. We should be able to remove it gently. The heatsink. So let me show you the heatsink, which really is a proper heatsink. Very sturdy, with thermal paste all around, or rather underneath and right here. So I'm going to remove the little screw before sliding it inside. And right here you can see the first memory stick. Note that here you have 2 memory slots, but that's far from all, like I said. Up to 256 gigabytes of RAM. And in this model, you can even use ECC memory. So here you have 32 gigabytes. Because in the version we received is a version with 32 gigabytes of memory and 1 terabyte of storage. And I'll show you the other slots afterwards. So here, a first slot and a second slot right there. And then right here was that famous card that we're going to explore a bit more now. So to explore it, you have to unscrew these 5 little screws here. So of course you need to do this operation with a bit of care. Don't go putting your hands all over the printed circuit board because, well, it can still be a bit sensitive to things like electrostatic discharge. There you go. So right here, what do we see? We immediately see the network processor, which is here. You can see the network chip here, which allows us to make it work. The 225 gigabit slots are here. So these are the SFP plus slots that you can see right there. And just below you have 2 disk slots with the thermal paste already applied. Of course, these little plastic sheets will need to be removed once you've installed your SSDs inside, or once we've installed the SSDs for you. So we put the 5 screws back in and put everything back into the chassis. Now that that's done, we're going to put the cover back on the memory sticks. The cover isn't really a cover, it's more of a heatsink. And then don't forget to reconnect the small connector that's right next to it. And now, before I forget, let me show you the heat pipe system. So you'll probably see here, you can see the heat pipes there going down toward the processor, and then they go into the huge heat sink here, which is very sturdy, really excellent quality. And then the fan, which is here, as you can see right there, spins at 5,000 revolutions per minute. And then the second fan, which is here, will completely cool the entire processor assembly for us. And of course, it will also by suction cool the heatsink for the memory sticks located right here. So really, it's a design that leaves nothing to be desired. It's really incredible. The quality of the product, I think it's very, very reassuring when a new product like this comes onto the market and you can immediately see it. Very good quality already in terms of design and assembly. All right, let's put this card back in. There we go. It's properly slotted in. Let's put the little cover back on. Now we can put this back underneath. All right, let's put the little cover back on right here. Let's put both protectors back on. SFP plus port input. Now, we're going to install a card here, which won't be a graphics card, but rather a storage card. Because, as I mentioned, we're going to use it a lot, maybe even exclusively use this model MS-02 Ultra in the context of a Proxmox data center, and with the particular feature of using storage in Ceph mode, which needs as many OSDs as possible, meaning basically storage areas or storage disks. So the more slots we have to install disks, the better it is. We don't need 30,000 either, but still, it's true that here we already have 4, which is pretty good. By the way, I haven't shown you all of them. I've only shown 2 so far. We'll take a look at them in just a moment. We might eventually need to have more, and especially to have more slots. 2210, meaning slots, of SSD drives enterprise type. So the first card I have to show you is an IC dock card. I'll put all the references for these cards in the description, so for once, maybe you'll actually check our descriptions because I don't know if you do that often. Anyway, moving on. In any case, here is an IC dock card, which has an advantage. See, this large card, or rather this large heatsink, actually hides a 22110 slot. So there you go. Here is the slot, M.2 NVMe up. This little accessory can be moved back depending on the size. So here, for example, it's set to 2280, and then just like that, you push it all the way in here, and now you have the option to insert a 22110 drive, meaning an enterprise SSD. As for us, we often use Micron or Samsung drives. Of course, there are other brands out there, but these are usually the 2 we go with. So here, we would have the possibility to add one more. It's not bad, but it doesn't do much. That being said, as you can see, we could put it in the slot that's right there. And already, that would allow us to use this slot. And now I'm going to show you another card. Another card which, in this case, I find more interesting if you have a motherboard that supports what's called bifurcation. You'll be able to split, or in a way divide the X lanes, the 16 that are here. In this case, for this card, which is an X16, it will be 4x4. So you'll have the option to use this type of card. So this type of card can support up to 4 drives, and 4 drives in 2210 format. So as you can see, you really have the full length here with the different mounting points. If you wanted to install shorter drives, it would be a shame to buy this type of card. And on the other hand, well, you have 2 more. So you have the option to connect 4 drives. And in this case, you already have safe storage and 4 drives. You're still pretty much set, especially since nothing forces you to use all 4 slots. Here you can distribute them across other slots if you prefer, for example, for bandwidth reasons. That goes without saying. Nevertheless, here it's a PCIe 5.0 by 16 slot, so normally there shouldn't be any bottleneck. And here, with this card, and by configuring bifurcation in the motherboard, you have the ability to manage all of these drives. This type of card can come with a small bracket like this for low-profile mounting. You have the option to remove this part here. I'm not going to show you, but you open it the same way I opened it here. You insert the card. It turns out the card is relatively thin, so you can absolutely place the drives at the back without it getting too much in the way on this side. At worst, in any case, it's usually well cooled by the airflow that passes through the heatsink. If we really notice it heating up, we can always just install 2 on this side. And then, with the other 4 drives, that gives us a total of 6 drives. So we're pretty well set. Let me remind you that with the 4 drive bays already present on the MS-02 Ultra, you can go up to 24 terabytes. So if you add 2 more here, and maybe even another one on the PCIe 4 slot, then you're really set. To wrap up this video, I'm going to turn over, well, the chassis. And here we'll see that there were even more in the back, as you may have guessed. I told you there were more memory slots and also some remaining drive bays. Well, here they are. So, once again, in our case, it's the version delivered with 32 gigabytes and 1 terabyte. Here we have our 1 terabyte SSD, but you also have the option to install a second one on this side. Visually like this, it might be a bit surprising, it looks a bit short, but you can definitely install a 2280 drive on this side. And on this side, you have the other 2 SO-DIMM slots, allowing you to go up to 256 gigabytes of RAM. So these are SO-DIMM DDR5 modules. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but it's DDR5 that goes inside. And finally, here you have a small fan, which I admit I'm discovering along with you, that must also cool the memory sticks here. So this fan here, I don't know at what speed it's running. If we find out during editing, we'll add it on screen for you. But this fan, along with the small holes here, is definitely meant to cool the two memory sticks located here. And then, as you can see here, they've installed a heatsink. There was another heatsink that was included as well. So for the second drive, I would assume, and here they've put a heatsink, or at least a small metal plate that will act as a heatsink on the SSD. And finally, here is the Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4 card from Intel. There you go. That's pretty much everything we can see. On this side, apart from the electronic components, but I won't go into that detail here. But there you have it. It's a very well-designed build. As you can see, I was about to say, stuff everywhere, and that's not far from the truth. Because apart from the sides, which are used for ventilation, it's still pretty packed inside. So let me know in the comments already. What do you think of this assembly? Does it seem solid to you? Does it already seem sufficiently upgradable to you? Honestly, I think it does. Between all the external connections and the internal connections, let's say, through the different slots. Just a quick note, this slot here is proprietary, meaning you won't be able to put anything other than this specific card in it. There's no point in trying, it won't work. It's a proprietary slot that was, let's say, developed to work with this card. Dual 25 output and dual M.2 slot. So there you have it. In any case, in terms of internal and external connectivity, number of slots, RAM sticks, 4 slots, that's pretty clever. Because with 4 slots, you'll be able to use 64 gigabyte sticks, 4 times 64, 256 gigabytes, instead of having to use 128 gigabyte sticks to reach 256 gigabytes. So it'll still be much cheaper, no doubt. And today, given the price of memory, honestly, it's not a bad thing to be able to save money on that. Because what's more, 128 gigabyte sticks are pretty rare. So there you go. To close it back up, well, nothing could be simpler. You just take it like this. Right, I still need to put its little cover back on right here. And then, there you go. You take it, snap, you slide it in, push. It's closed. It's pretty magical. Almost anyway, it's great to have such simple opening and closing systems. You see, it's almost tool-free, let's say, except for the little Phillips screwdriver. In any case, it's almost tool-free. To open and close it, you can add your memory sticks underneath. And here, really, you don't need any tools, well, except to add an extra drive. Here you would need one, but it's a Phillips screwdriver. It's really not a big deal. In any case, there you have it. The build quality is extremely solid, and the internal design is extremely solid as well. Well, tell me what you think about this product. Honestly, I think it's great. It's definitely going to work out. It will replace the MS-01. And on top of that, in style, because having this type of processor with ECC memory, with 425 gigabit network ports, plus a 10 gigabit, plus a 2.5 gigabit, well, there you go. What more could you ask for? And on top of that, it's vPro. There you have it. So I think we've really found the ideal mini server to set up your future data centers. You see, we're going to offer you this hardware and we'll build some pretty extraordinary data centers for you. Tell me, what do you think you would do with this kind of product? Maybe it'll be a great gaming machine because it's true that you can put an NVIDIA graphics card in it. There's even the power supply to give it some extra punch. So there you go. Let's say it's a mini server, a mini workstation, a bit versatile in terms of use. Well, it can be useful for graphic designers too. It can be used by video editors. It can really be useful for a lot of people. For us, once again, in our case, it's going to be for Proxmox. There you have it. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments. What did you think of this product? Do you like it? Do you need it? And if you do need it, our contact details are just above. And you can get in touch with us. The comment section, of course, can already be used to start a conversation. But after that, you can contact us through our usual contact details, and we'll be happy to respond to you. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you again very soon. Like, share, subscribe, and take care of yourselves.